Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a quick yoga class to get you back into moving for the new year. This class is going to be a mix of the physical practice of yoga, incorporating some Pilates moves as well, and focusing more on the alignment of your body so that you don't injure yourself. I hope you enjoy this class. Just find a comfortable space in your home and let's get started. So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. Just allow yourself to sit naturally for a moment. If you're sitting nice and tall here, you don't want to be puffing out the chest. So just kind of notice the natural curve in your spine. Allow your hands to softly lay on your knees and close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Allow the shoulders to gently drop away from your ears as they stack over your hips. Now imagine getting heavier in your seat as you grow a bit taller through the back body, lifting from the back of the skull as if there's a string attached to the back of the head lifting you. So you're almost tucking the chin slightly. And as you breathe here for a moment, start to become aware of just being present in your breath and in your body. Trying to let go of what's happened in your day so far or anything on your to-do list for the rest of the day. Just taking the next few moments for yourself. When you're ready, gently start to open your eyes, become aware of your surroundings. We'll start with a seated cat and cow. So on the inhale, as you rest your hands on your knees, you're going to draw your chest forward, tilting the pelvis forward. Opening through the chest, shoulders draw back. The gaze slightly lifts, so you're not fully cranking your head back, just slightly. As you exhale, you're going to start drawing the belly button in towards the spine, tuck the tailbone under, and slowly start to round vertebrae by vertebrae as you roll back into kind of the C-curve notion. Good, chin falls towards the chest. Inhale. Chest opens, heart guides you forward, and exhale, rolling back. Shoulders, then head is the last to tuck. We'll do that a couple more times at the pace of your own breath. Yeah, then just come back to that neutral spine. You can roll the shoulders out slightly. And then from here, we're going to make our way right into our first downward dog of the practice. So come to your hands and knees, then tuck the toes, lift the hips up towards the sky. Start to pedal out the feet, stretching out through the hamstrings. You might need a slight bend in the elbows if you have hyperextended arms like I do. Make sure you're not locking the knees or the elbows. And then imagine the tail lifting up towards the ceiling as you start to lengthen through the back body. Press the chest towards the thighs, nice big stretch. And allow the head to hang heavy. The neck isn't doing any work here. And then bend the knees generously and start to walk the hands all the way back to the toes. Heels root into the earth as you fold over the lower body. Good, completely falling here, allowing the upper body to cave forward. And nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae, you're going to start to stack the body. So lifting the hands up off the earth. Slowly start to roll yourself all the way up. Okay, then shoulders start to lift. Last thing to lift is the head. Roll the shoulders up and back. Finding your mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, lift the hands up and overhead, big stretch. As you exhale, hands are going to fall forward. We're going to roll, tucking the chin in first, lowering all the way down, back into our forward fold, nice and slow. Good, then start to walk yourself all the way back out. We're going to come into a high plank. So draw the belly up and in towards the spine. Keep a slight bend in the elbows. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Exhale to drop the knees to the floor. Tuck the elbows in and come all the way down. Nice flat back. Press the tops of the feet into the earth. Inhale, baby cobra. Imagine you're lifting from the back of the head so you're not cranking the head forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back up through your tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the heels up, find downward dog. We'll do that one more time. Walk the hands towards the feet. Heels press into the earth. Lift the toes, fold forward. Bend the knees generously. Inhale as you slowly start to lift yourself all the way up. Head, shoulders roll back. Chin lifts. Inhale, sweep the hands up and overhead. Exhale to fold forward, hands come forward, chin tucks, shoulders roll. All the way down. Bend the knees. Start to walk the hands back out and into your high plank. Take your time to get there. Exhale, lower the knees, tuck the elbows, lower all the way down. Really important to keep the gaze down as you lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale through your tabletop, tuck the knees, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good, next inhale, you're gonna lift the right foot nice and high and then bend that knee, opening through the right hip. Start to create nice big circles with the right knee and then reverse the direction. Try to keep an even amount of weight in both hands. And then lift that knee nice and high for the inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna step the foot in between the hands. Take as many steps you need to get there, finding your lunge. So lift the hands up and overhead. Exhale, hands are going to come to heart center. So we're in a high lunge now, lifting the heel. Tuck the tailbone under. You should feel a squeeze in the left glute. And we're going to pulse down here in our lunges for 5, 4. The knee is not coming over the ankle. 3, 2, and 1. Good, hold here as you sweep your hands up and overhead. Find your crescent lunge. Inhale to lengthen through the right leg. Left heel roots as you open into your warrior 2. Good, flip the right palm, dance it back for exalted warrior. Exhale, right elbow comes to knee as you extend through the left side body. Pressing into the outer edge of the left foot, extension all the way into the left fingertips. Good, exhale, chest travels down towards the mat, planting both hands. You're going to allow the right knee to travel down to the mat, and then stick the toe out to the right side, tucking the toes under. Right hand roots as you sweep the left hand all the way up. So we're coming into this supported side plank here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Again, keep pressing into all 4 corners of that right foot. can either stay here if this is enough for you today. Again, you're not puffing out the chest. Draw the chest in, but the shoulders back. Draw the belly in towards the spine. Good, then pressing into the right hand and the left foot, you're going to slowly lift the left knee to the right, squeezing the thighs together. We're going to pulse here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold. Make sure the shoulders are away from the ears. Exhale, you're going to find your high plank. Step back with the right foot. Maybe you take a full chaturanga. If you're not ready for that, lower the knees. Come all the way down to the earth. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, back into your downward facing dog. And this time from down dog, inhale to lift the left foot nice and high. Bend that knee, opening through the left hip. Start to create those nice big circles. And reverse the direction. Inhale, lift that knee nice and high. Exhale, step it all the way through. Good, you want that ankle to be stacked just below the knee as you sweep the hands up and overhead to find your lunge on this side. So it's gonna make your life a lot easier if your feet are on 2 separate tracks. You're not walking a tightrope here. Hands come to heart center, find your breath. And we're going to take 5 pulses here again. So lower for 5, this knee does not travel forward, still in line with the ankle. 4, 3, core is nice and strong, 2, and 1. Good, inhale, sweep the hands back up and overhead. Shoulders drop, check in with that spine, tuck the tailbone under. Should feel a squeeze through the right glute. Inhale to lengthen the left leg, open into your warrior 2 on this side. The left heel intersects with the middle of the right foot. Inhale to flip the left palm, dance it back. Exhale, elbow comes to knee as you lengthen through the right side body. Press into all 4 corners of the right foot. Gaze lifts. Should feel no pressure through the neck. Exhale to twist towards the mat. Plant the hands. You're going to let this left knee come down to the mat now. Toes tucked to the left side. Right hand roots as the left hand roots as the right hand travels all the way up. Supported side plank. Press into all 4 corners of the right foot. You know where we're going here, so pressing into the left hand. Slowly start to lift the left knee. Knees touch. Squeeze the thighs together. Length through the left side body. Pulse for 5 here. 5, 4, 3, 2, nice and strong. Last one. And lower. Good, step back into your high plank. Find your flow. We'll meet in downward dog. From down dog, you're going to lower the knees down to the mat. Find your tabletop position, stacking the knees under the hips and the wrists under the shoulders. Good. From here, maintaining this neutral spine is really important as you lift the right foot. You need to move forward slightly on your mat here. Good. So we're lifting the right foot, but our hips are staying level and our belly draws in. So we're not lowering the belly and arching the spine. We're staying nice and strong through the core throughout this whole exercise. So point the toes here. We're going to lower. Just tap the mat gently, lift back up, squeeze the glute. Exhale, knees going to come to the elbow, then back up. You don't want to totally arch the body here. You're keeping everything in line except for that leg. So we're going to do that for 5. To elbow, back out, lower for 4, and 3. Good, last 2. And 1. Good, keep that foot lifted as you come down onto your forearms. So forearms are parallel with one another. If you feel more supported, you can always interlace the fingers, press into the forearms. Good, you don't want the entire body to lean to the left side, so make sure you have an even amount of weight between both forearms. And we're going to lengthen this leg now. You're going to drop all the way to the earth, then lift back up right away. So creating this diagonal line, gaze is down, we'll lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, slowly make your way back up as you keep the leg lifted, lower all the way down. You can shake the hips side to side. And we'll move into the other side. Lift the left knee this time, squeezing through the glute, point the toes. Okay, check in with your upper body. So soften through the shoulders. Notice if you're clenching the jaw. And we'll exhale to point the toes, lower all the way down to the earth. Inhale, back up, squeeze. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, back. Good, for 5, 4, and the entire body stable. The only thing moving is that leg. 3, 2, and last 1. Good, keep the leg lifted, lower down to your forearms. Maybe you interlace the fingers. Extend that leg nice and long. Lower for 5, 4, you're not arching the back. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly make your way back up into your tabletop. Lower that knee. Shake your hips side to side. Let it go. And we're going to take a Pilates style cat and cow. So again, on the inhale, start to draw the belly button up towards the spine as you lift and round. Chin tucks into chest. Exhale, lower down, draw the shoulders back. Gaze comes forward. You're not cranking the neck back. Good, inhale. And exhale. And then from here, you're going to extend the arms forward, sit the hips back towards the heels, find a quick child's pose. Nice stretch through the thighs, the hips. Extension through the entire back body. Then when you're ready, we're going to make our way onto our backs. Take your time to get there. And from here, we're going to find what we call in yoga a dead bug pose. So extending both legs up towards the ceiling and then extending both arms up. And arms and legs are slightly separate. You can take as much of a bend in the knees as you need here. Okay, close your eyes, find your breath. And then from here, you're going to keep the arms extended and you're going to bend both knees into a tabletop position, pointing the toes. So I'm going to shuffle down my mat here because you're going to need to extend one arm behind you. Good, so you want to keep the knees stacked above the hips the whole time here. So core is really engaged. You should feel the ribs wrapping in. As the arms lift, shoulders are still rooted through the mat, hands face one another, or palms face. Good, from here we're going to lower the left toes, keeping the right leg as it is, down towards the earth, and the right hand. lift back up. We'll do that for 10, 9, 8, 7, good. Lower back pressing into the earth, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, right into the other side. Lower the right leg and left arm for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, from here, both hands are going to come underneath the head. Cradle the head, gently lift the chest, so you're not cranking the neck forward. From here, you're going to extend the left leg nice and long, draw the right knee in. I do that this series a lot, usually at the beginning of practice. Today, we're doing it to end. So extend left leg, switch sides. Good, and switch, and switch. But see if you can bring the shoulders a little bit higher. Imagine there's a mango in between your chin and your chest. So you shouldn't feel any pain in the neck right here. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, both knees come together. Give yourself a little squeeze, come into a little ball, tucking the chin in, and then exhale, lower all the way down. Rock the knees side to side. Take a short supine twist here, allow the knees to fall over to the right side. Arms come to your sides or into a cactus shape. Look over the left shoulder. Allow the belly to soften. Gently switching sides, allow the knees to fall to the left, gaze comes over the right side. Taking nice big belly breaths. Slowly make your way into Shavasana, extending both legs nice and long. Arms come to your sides with your palms face up. Close your eyes here. Notice your breath start to slow. Allow yourself to come back into the present moment if your mind has started to wander. You can stay here for as long as you need to. Hope you all have an incredible rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.